Well, just out of curiosity, do you guys use your right eye to look at the viewfinder or your left eye? I use my right. My right eye, it's a stronger eye compared to my left. I use my right hand to hold the camera, so therefore it just automatically covers only my right eye, which basically allows my left eye to see anything that's not inside the viewfinder. So therefore I'm using both my eyes when I'm shooting. But recently I've been practicing not using the viewfinder and at the same time no focusing at all. Yeah, it's called a zone focusing. Now, is this zone focusing one of the biggest attraction for a rangefinder camera, specifically a Leica? So personally, I prefer using, well, actually, no, it's my habit to use my right. Like I said, it's a stronger eye, so it helps me. What I've been thinking is, assuming this is a camera, you're relying on your left eye to look through the viewfinder. So imagine that would basically cover your whole face and you won't be able to see anything other than through the viewfinder. To some extent, it just doesn't make too much sense to me. I'm pretty sure this is a very personal thingy, and at the same time, more and more cameras actually, I wouldn't say more and more cameras. I would say like more and more people have a tendency to look at the screen more so than using the viewfinder. The evolution of a camera, so it's all good. We like to use like a rangefinder, right? So I think like it's important for us to, well, at least for me anyway, use zone focusing because that's the whole point of a rangefinder, right? So. Well, first thing about zone focusing is obviously you don't shoot at wide open like 0.95 or 1.2 or 1.4. You want to stop down all the way to probably to f8. This is why I like this particular setup, the Leica monochrome plus the Summeron. It's nice and compact, it's wide but it's not too wide. The wider it is, the closer you will need to get to the subject. What do you guys think? What is your favorite focal length? I'm not sure if you guys are aware of it, but Hong Kong is facing a serious, well, I won't say serious, okay, maybe it's serious, virus called the coronavirus. We don't exactly know what's going on. So this is why I'm wearing a mask. I don't know. We know nothing about this virus here. It could be airborne, it seems to be spreading all over the places. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Now I'm at home, so at least psychologically I feel safer. But it gets pretty hot. I don't know, I just got back from the morning practice. It's just not a good time to visit Hong Kong. Again, if you do, best to wear face mask, just to be on the safe side. They're expecting a decline in this outbreak sometimes in June, I guess when the weather gets warmer or hotter. It's springtime right now and it's cold, it's humid. I don't know, I guess it's a good time for this type of outbreak. Who knows? So what do you know? Hong Kong has once again to be the world's least affordable housing market in the whole wide world. The property market in Hong Kong is so damn expensive. According to the survey, it says here like a family in the city would need to save up for 20.8 years to afford a home in the city. Basically, they would have to work their butt off, save up every penny of it, no eating, no nothing. It'd take them 20 years just to save up enough deposit to buy a tiny little dingy house here in Hong Kong. It's horrible. So I'm not sure this virus thingy would jeopardize the property market here in Hong Kong. It did like during, well, you see what happened was back in 2002, Hong Kong had SARS, SARS, stands for Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, and killed quite a lot of people. And because of this incident, the whole property market in Hong Kong just completely collapsed. It was dirt cheap to buy property back then. Obviously, I'm not saying there should be another crisis, similar crisis like that, just to get the property price to go down. Nobody would want to see anybody getting hurt. It's just horrible. If you go out, basically a lot of people are wearing masks, just like back then, 2002. And the funny thing is, the government they are very reluctant to shut down the whole, what is it?
Border.
Yeah, the border. They are very reluctant to shut down the border, basically stopping people from China coming into Hong Kong. I don't know. It's, the government, I don't know. I don't feel too comfortable with the way they governed. It's just so, anyway. Now here's a little update on that white strap, the braided military white. And you might be thinking, oh, white strap, man, it's gonna get so dirty. Well, does it look dirty to you guys? Well, I've been using it for almost a month. Well, consider the strap to be a pair of jeans. You don't clean it, you don't wash it, you just carry on wearing it. In my opinion, this is a nice change from all those luxury leather camera strap. I think a worn out camera looks pretty darn sexy. Well, a sparkling new camera looks too, a beginner. I mean, it's good to take care of your camera, but I don't think it's a good idea to be overly protective over these cameras, especially if the camera is somewhat expensive, so that we could get better price if we sell it in the later days. Well, these days we have been pretty busy with this renovation stuff. I'm trying to set up this really very decent entertainment system. I'm planning on getting this really huge TV, and I'm in the market for a very decent 4K Blu-ray disc player. Actually, I might instead get an Xbox or maybe the PlayStation 5. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't play a lot of games, but I do watch a lot of movies. And for some stupid reason, I prefer a tangible disc over the streaming. And at the same time, we're still debating what we should do with the existing home. Should we sell it? Shall we rent it out after we have moved back to the studio? I mean, from an investment point of view, it's always nice to have a second property. But the downside is I would have to deal with the tenants, and I hate dealing with people. Both Carmen and I, we are sort of like a loner. We prefer doing our own things, minding our own business. So we basically do what we like, don't really give a shit about what the trend is. Well, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Be safe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.